Because he represents honor, valor, allegiance, axios. I am worthy.
Hey. Have you heard the news? Elder McNamara has lifted the lockdown. Good news for this store, let me... So what are you here for? Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look. Another satisfied... If you must know, Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer. If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
You've been a great help out. There are whispers that McNamara lost his nerve. I can't believe that. Not after what he did at Helios 1.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you... Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look. Bye.
I have 2 hours of weapons training every morning. Helios will be ours again someday. We have a duty to preserve the past.
Why are we hiding down here? We should be avenging our fallen brothers.
Good to see you again. What can I help?
Why's your friend there glaring at me like that? Did I bump into him or something?
Maintaining the machinery around here is important. We have to breathe after all.
Have you seen the dust storm above? I worked on that machine.
The lockdown is lifted! The patrols are going to start up again. Do you know what this means? I'll actually be able to get into a real fight! I wonder what it'll be against. Raiders? Rad scorpions? Death claws? Oh, I can't wait! So what's up? It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp. Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay? Head scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures. Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin. They both died at Helios 1. The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth.
After this, I have some weapons to repair.
Hardin owes his life to McNamara. That's why he won't challenge him outright.
Hardin owes his life to McNamara. That's why he won't challenge him outright.
How long before we resume normal patrols? Why is your friend there glaring at me like that? Did I bump into him?
Why
or
is your
something?
friend there glaring at me like that? Did I bump into...
Yes, can I help you? No, no idea. Sorry.
him or something?
After the battle at Helios 1, some people worried about the Ceasar coming out.
Only why is it so important that we research night vision optics? Hardin is a tough man, but fair.
Why are we hiding down here? We should be avenging the fall.
There are whispers of McNamara.
Why is your friend there glaring at you? Forbid to him or
What he did at
something.
Helios 1.
Have you found it? I need... Then...
Why is your friend there glaring at me like that? Welcome to the range. Feel free to use any open lane. Torres must be getting desperate if she's accepting help on this one. I'll tell you what I told her. My records show that Initiate Stanton was the last to check it out, but checked it back in a day later. Sure, the Elder's already given the okay. Unfortunately, you'll have to use your own weapons and ammo.
Yes, can I help you? Oh, man. I told Watkins this wasn't going to work. Look, Watkins and I snuck out one day. She said it'd be a training exercise. Said she heard from a guy on one of the patrols that there was a gulch just southeast of here with scorpions in it, and that we had to check it out. There were scorpions out there, all right. We started using them for target practice, but before we knew it, the damn things were all around us. So we made a run for it, and in all the commotion, I dropped my pistol. Watkins keeps urging me to go back and get it, but that's not going to happen. You can go outside, though, can't you? You can return the pistol to Torres and clear this whole thing up for me. Oh, I sort of altered the records after we got back. That was Watkins' idea, too. That girl is nothing but trouble. Still, I haven't been exiled yet, or worse, assigned to latrine cleaning duty, but I will if you don't help me find that gun. Great. When you find it, just turn it into Torres and I'll be in the clear.
Morning.
How may I assist you? I heard we have you to thank for McNamara having a change of heart. Thank you. So what can I do for you? I suppose I have a few things around that I can spare. Pleasure doing business with you.
Fine by me.
Have you found it? I need to give him... Oh, thank God. Hardin was about to start an inquiry into the whole affair, and more than a few heads would have rolled as a result. Since you helped me, I'll tell you what. I work on some of our busted weapons in my spare time, so I have a few pieces that are kept off the books. Here, take this. I hope it comes in handy. Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Oh! Hi! Of course, ask away. Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's 1 down, 4 to go. Say no more, say no more. If you say they're good, they're good. That's 2 down, 3 to go. Okay, consider them forgotten, along with the projections that predict they'll be our biggest enemy. Forgotten. That's 3 down, 2 to go. You got it. I won't say another word about them. That's 4 down, just 1 to go.
Isn't that bomber a beauty? Thanks so much for making an old man's dreams come true. An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future. Later.
So, you've been sucked into the decadence of the strip as well, have you?
Not now, I'm busy.
What more do you want? My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance. Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle. I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans. In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes. Speak then.
Hey.
Something else you wanted? That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar. I suppose if asked, I would, but that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere.
Morning.
Like we don't have enough problems. You know you're
True to
traveling with a
Ceasar.
fucking murderer?
I'll sit tight.
I ought to bleed you.
True to Kaiser.
In the past, I'd have had... Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you? Doesn't he? Caesar's representative tells a different tale. The glory of the great Khans will be restored, and once the NCR is pushed back to California, all the land from here to the Colorado will be ours. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
Hey.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment. You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration. Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular: me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him. I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you. You'd have to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around. Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts. Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture. I would too, if I were you.
Like we don't have enough problems.
What?
Mr. House isn't a man to be trusted. Ah, you're back. What else do you need? Let me see that. Filthy savages. Probably have to decimate the lot of them? Are these the words of our friend, Caesar?
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him. Hey!
Hello.
Yeah?
I'm beginning to hear troubling rumors from my advisors. Would you know anything about that?
You're becoming quite the political agitator. I can't say... What?
Yep.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want? Hey, it's not like I'm super attached to working with Ceasar or anything. But if he'll stop his patrols from harassing my runners, I'm all for it. I haven't heard anything like that. Do you have any proof? Okay. Come on back when you do. Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs? What's the point of that? That's touching, but it would take away from our bottom line. I'll have to pass.
Whoa, new guy. Huh? Look, man, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get to a good home. Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we've got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with. Dude, what a total haul. No way that's Kopashishi. Yeah, okay. Me and Diane got your back. No sweat. Oh, it's cool, man. I got your back. What do you mean, helpful? My stuff already makes people feel groo-delicious. Oh, you're right. I should start a side project making meds to keep my aura clean.
That's close enough. What do you want with the Great Khans? You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory. What? No, What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that? That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. All right, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance.
All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all. I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory? Well spoken, traveler. Well spoken indeed. Perhaps it's time to find our own destiny, unburdened by the past. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer. If you should ever tire of wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself.
Strip secure.
Oh! Ha! Maybe they'll be devoured by giant scorpions. All sorts of things could happen to them out there. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to them. As soon as you have the platinum chip and Mr. House is out of the way, things will be great. There will be so much I can do for you. That's right. Like I said, it's probably pretty important because it has non-standard hardware, just like the Lucky 38. The data on that platinum chip is a big secret, unless you can find a dedicated reader to decode it. Isn't that frustrating? Neat.
Bye.